So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Trying to find room. It's Smith.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
From the shotgun to hand off. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Linebacker shifting around now.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Adjustments down what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks right, lets it fly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The 2nd effort there will earn him the 1st down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
goes with another touchdown. This first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. UCLA offense takes the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going to get into this deficit right here. Fire to the right side, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Bruins closer to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Catch it down the left side, an explosive play. Looking down at the 44, that's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Bruins will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. He lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Tackle, but 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry up. First and goal, handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, USC. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point splits the uprights. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Fires it down the right side. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? This is the 40. They started at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. We make the tackle, but that's a solid game. It's the ball at the 34.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be 4th down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Owens. And it's incomplete, even a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping him on the ground here. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Incomplete, but it's hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. First down, they're going to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. It's drives. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points in safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Matthews.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after...
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Pop over the middle. It's Marshall. And the Bruins pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. He brings him down. It's a big play all the way to the 43.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Back to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
You can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Owens. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grinding away on the ground. He's got room to run. Runs through the defender. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And the Trojans are looking to keep this drive going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Takes a deep shot on the move. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Then he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. UCLA offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Takes the handoff. It's Smith. Breaks loose at the 15. And here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. It's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Great job by this offense. Instead of being backed up, now they're in enemy territory with a scoring opportunity. And then first down, right back to the running game. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He fires downfield. Oh, that one's picked off.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. No force him out of bounds after a short run. The game makes it second and medium. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. They tackle it behind the line, a loss of 4. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Owens. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target again. Closing through as the third down pressure works.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But you got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
He'll field the punt. Coverage team brings down the returner. 27. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. Leaning on the run game here. Physical run earns the first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Owens. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Well, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Starting at 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback, here's snap adjustments now for this defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that
Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a big game. Some of those plays really matter.
there's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They finish off the scoring drive.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah.
comes the option. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Quarterback may change this route. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Time to find the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside. Time by the O coordinator.
Back to pass. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. And they get it. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Here's the pressure. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the option. He'll toss it. Still on his feet at the 40. Running free. Touchdown. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. And if they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Panther. Once he got a step, it was all. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. FIU pushing tempo. they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. Tight end trying to get in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. He wants to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. Fit it in the window for the score.
Okay, ready?
Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes a grab on the shot. They will score. Touchdown, Florida International.
Got it.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Playing defensive back, to me, is one of the hardest things to do in all of sports. You've got to be able to run with a world-class athlete who knows where he's going. You have no idea. You can't interfere with him. You can't touch him or it's pass interference. That DB right there did an incredible job.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Here's 1st and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. Pressure coming. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! The Florida International offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that 1st half momentum rolling. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. FIU pushing tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Crosses to 40. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning it on. And he slipped through the ground, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Panther. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field.
Here we go.
He'll rise man on the option. Now the pitch. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the right side. The 10. Touchdown, FIU. Excellent pass by the back on the option. First play of this drive comes from the 27. On the option. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll try the right side. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late running the ball on third.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Melton. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. The give to the back. There he goes. Got the first down and more. Touchdown, Florida International. And they... Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or passing it well. Open field on the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Great place to start for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. And give. To the air on 1st down. He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to the ground game on the left. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. The pitch. Breaks into the open. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch stretch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Time to take a shot. He caught it. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPO.
stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 15. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Horned Frogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's McCoskey. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent.
He's got it. TCU. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd? He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown! Again to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On the option. He'll pitch it. He's got some space. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches to do that.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to...
Touchdown, TCU! Grab the short pass to put the 6. Might be calling a hot route. To the air. It's Hoover. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage downfield. But look,
He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Got it. Gaucho. Spire.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown! He got a step adjustment. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Looking deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. They finally get... TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going.
Wide open space at the 30. What a play there. He's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more. The Horned Frogs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Bill Tossett. He's reaching the 15. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone.
Let's go.
Now on the option. And the ball is free on the approach. Defense has... Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. He'll toss it. Got the first down and more.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to...
Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Defense. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Goes to the option. Quick toss. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the pitch. Turning it on. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. How about this back staying on track? First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. The option look. Now the toss. Still running at the 40. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. He'll take the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Lots of running room. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Snapped it in the shotgun. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, TCU! And they... Here comes the option. Now the toss. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you can tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Open space at the 25. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Caught near the sticks. It's quarterback empties his backfield. He might want another play. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Fires it down the seam. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Going for it all. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
This reminds me of the guy I used to play for in college down in Gainesville, the head ball coach. He used to like to do this. He would have big leads in the 4th quarter.
Makes a grab past the marker. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Horned Frogs are threatening in the red zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is they'll keep it on the ground. They want this one to move. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Seals. Looking for a huge play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to